shooting 38% from three on 8 attempts a game. Knocks down the free throw. The Magic lead at 3-0. Collins, the G League leader in assists, finds Key for a triple, and Braxton Key picking up right where he's left off of late, coming into the starting lineup. They go down low to Jackson Rowe, dumping it off. Hinson forces his way in. The size is going to be a factor. Key working on McClung. Backdoor cut, Hinson, and he'll get to the free throw line for an and one, and that's the second foul quickly on Ethan Thompson. Don't have the size advantage, but the hustle advantage has been there for Osceola throughout the last month and a half, really. 13-3 in their last 16 games. What a finish that is against Motor City in a blowout up in Detroit earlier this morning. Blake Hinson off to a good start for the Warriors, weaves his way to the cup and lays it in. Pending some other results, Western Conference just as competitive as the East. Slauson throws it away to Braxton Key. Been dominant in every other facet. Warriors bringing out some bench players in the timeout. There's a three for Hinson, who's been on fire here. He's got 10. It's been sensational. Key left wide open for three. Not going to miss that. Braxton Key with a couple of triples. Spent most of this year with the San Diego Clippers until Golden State picked them up on a two-way last Tuesday. The three for Armstrong, that's no good. Offensive rebound for Key, and he gets inside to put it in. Key underneath against Culver, and that's going to be a foul on Jarrett. Magic still looking for that first three-point shot to go down. Collins' free throw line, Jay, is good. He has stepped up in a big way in this first man off the bench role. He's played terrific defense. An airballed three by Collins. Maxwell cleans it up. Culver misses a jumper. Rebound down to Collins. Collins pulls up. That's good. Javen Johnson back in, is fouled, and is that going to be three on Thompson? Collins bringing it up. Out to Johnson for three, and that's good. Collins. Tough shot, gets it to go. Just a lid on that basket right now. Pull up three for Javen Johnson, that's good. Here's Gardner turning on the Jets, attacking Maxwell, no good. Offensive rebound, Chris Walker. Walker is blocked by Maxwell. There's just no way through for the Magic right now. There's Johnson for two more. He's into double figures. Mack accelerating, kicking out. Culver for three, no good. And the drought continues. On the other end, Hinson open for a slam, and Dylan Murphy's seen enough. Myron Gardner thinks he's got 10. Here's Johnson, who's been the star in the second. He's got two more. 7 points for Javen Johnson. Collins accelerating. Hinson open for three, and he gets it right back. Blake Hinson with 17, one off his season average. Once you see one go down, the confidence starts to come back. And remember who you are. Javen Johnson has certainly had that experience tonight. Jalen back the other way. Drops it off for McClung. Mack blows by Gil Fernandez. Lays it off for Gardner. Big block underneath. Gil Fernandez maybe pressing just a little bit here, trying to help the team get back in this. Here's Key. Count the basket. Knocks down the free throw. He's got 5 here in the second quarter. But it is a big-time deficit. Johnson again. Johnson again. Johnson is 4 of 5 from three, 18 points. Johnson, Hinson, and Key together are 8 of 10 from three. Misses the free throw, but it's a rebound for Key. He gets another offensive rebound, and this time he won't miss. Here's Slauson. Out to Thompson. Thompson, the drive, shot is blocked. They'll go the other way for Hinson. You can just get it down to 20 before halftime and get yourself back on the fringes of this game. Hinson a three. He's fouled and he hits the shot. Well, listen, If they're going to shoot like this, there's not a whole lot you can do. Collins benefiting from all the made shots. He's got 6 assists in the first half. Now Hinson gets by his man and circuses it in. But the Santa Cruz offense in full throttle right now. Gardner got a piece of that, and it still goes in for Armstrong. It's to the basket. 12 for McClung. And there's Key on the other end with a jam. He gets to 20 points. Bright spot over the last couple of weeks, and it is, even on a lopsided game like this, been a huge bright spot once again tonight. Talk about a bright spot, though. Blake Hinson on his way to a career game. 27 points. Magic going the other way. McClung ripped by his man, but then lost the ball. Hinson on the break of the lob, knocked away by Morales. To the bench you go. Key off the inbound and the foul. Gets it out to Slauson. He'll drive. Key trying to back him down. Slauson forcing his way in, and that's not going to work. That led to that play. Gardner had 7 offensive rebounds in the first half. Rowe is fouled and the basket on the other end. And that is number 3 on Gardner. Armstrong against Thompson. Braxton Key now working on Thompson. Tough shot. He got it to go. He had been 13 for 13. Dante Scott into the game for the Warriors. Rowe for 3. That's good. Defending against Armstrong. Mack forces the ball back out. Rowe for 3. Jackson Rowe has hit back-to-back triples. McClung pull up 3 is blocked. Heel Fernandez. Then Morales gets it back. And locked in on both sides. Just has had a tough go of it tonight. On the back-to-back. Javen Johnson underneath to Scott. Forces it in. Good cut to the basket. But after a little bit of a scare from the Magic at the start of the quarter, the Warriors have reasserted control. Again, a loss here is not the end of the world on a back-to-back against a rested opponent with a deeper roster. With the run that they've been on, still in perfectly good position for the playoffs after that make by Taron Armstrong. Thompson coughs it up. Home this season, 2.5 more than he has in road games, and his turnovers are lower in home games. He's been so good as a facilitator here at home. Now Pinson got sandwiched and no call. Blake Hinson back in, pops a 3 and knocks it down. Big 3-point drought where they are 1 for 8. But Santa Cruz just shooting the lights out. Here's Collins with a fadeaway J, and of course that one goes. Gardner working against Scott. Gets inside, has to throw it to nobody. Got caught in a tough spot there. No one really came for the ball. 32 in the third. Javen Johnson for 3, and they pick up right where they left off. Proved on mightily at the beginning of the regular season when they got up to that 3-6 start. They were 3rd from the bottom. And they've not had a night where the other team has scored it. In a couple to go down. Collins has been hitting those all night. He's got a double-double. Here's Collins, another mid-range 2, another make. Myron with 5 fouls, got to be careful here. Armstrong shovels it underneath to Maxwell. And Seth Maxwell, the 7-footer. Collins, Key, and Hinson. Key has been dynamite. Forces his way through for 2 more. It was the first missed free throw of the night for Mac McClung. I figured I jinxed him there when I called out his 7 for 7. There's another 3 for Rowe. First 1,000 fans receive a just massive steel tumbler. Stainless steel, courtesy of our friends at Headquarters Co-working. Armstrong. Here's Rowe. 2 more. Stockton and Birmingham, by the way, just getting underway. On the other end, Hinson again. None of the other Eastern Conference playoff contenders in action except for Maine, who was ahead by 11 over Windy City nearing the half. That would not be good news for the Magic if Maine won that game, but the Magic are going to get a chance to play up there again. Of course, the game was out of hand at that point. And Mbake Jiang, why not? He misses. Gil Fernandez in through the back door for his first two. Just play out the final couple of minutes here. Santa Cruz, by the way, is on a long road trip here. But they've been, another three goes down. Even Collins getting in on it. That's his first three of the night.